What's up? What's up? Let's see how many people we get up in here today. I don't know if fish on is. Let's see if I can get fish on in here. I ain't talked to fish on in a while. I need to talk to him, see if he gets up in here. We'll see if he jumps in. Usually I see Pride more, used to anyway. But we'll see. See how long we're streaming. We're at least streamed probably about 30 minutes. Yeah, at the most 30-minute stream. But we shall see. I didn't get the option to do horizontal. All it would let me do was vertical, which I'm all right with that. Seems like at least it used to anyway reach out to more people easier and quicker on horizontal. But going out fishing and all that kind of stuff, it would be kind of hard to do a horizontal. I mean, a vertical, because horizontal would be nice. That way you can chop it up into a regular video. But man, it feels great out. I don't know exactly the temperature. We're definitely in the 80s. There's Pride More. Pride More, as always, one of the first people to come in and say, hey, Pride More, it's been a while. Hope you've been doing good. Hope you've been getting that boat out, your little kayak. Hopefully that's been a lot of fun for you. Being safe on it. It'd be pretty neat to go and fish on a kayak. We got 2 people in here. 2 thumbs up. Usually on my lunch break, I sit here and take me a little nap out here. But today's going by so quick that I ain't really got tired enough. But I got about 30 more minutes of my break from my lunch, then go in and work for like an hour, and then we go to the gym, hit the treadmill for a little bit before I go pick up my kiddo from school. I've been all right. Been working a lot. Got out a few times, but now not as much as I want. Yeah, I'll tell you, we ain't been out in the pontoon since probably about June, early June, I guess. It's just been so dang hot. What's up, manhood? Uh, but it's just been so hot, Pride more that we ain't been able to get out on the pontoon and stuff. But this weather getting better and better, like it is cooling off. It's gonna be a whole lot of um, more days to be able to get out there. Usually go to coffee shop on Fridays, but I think we may have to start getting out on the boat Fridays before I pick up my kid from school. But we got 2 people in the house, 2 thumbs up. But it's nice sitting out here. Don't even have to have AC going. Just got the windows open and a little breezy day, so it feels nice out. You too, manhood. But I gotta get my kid out on the boat, enjoy it. Like say, right when I got it, we had a lot of rain, so we wasn't able to get out in the boat like I wanted to with all the rain and all that stuff. Then it got hot, and it gets miserable out there on the water when it's just nothing but heat. But gotta get out there and get it going. Clean up the boat. Got the spider webs, all those spiders from the water, those water spiders or whatever it's called. You never know how live stream's gonna go. Some days you start live streaming and it goes crazy. Got a bunch of people, and some days it's just nobody. And today's one of those days that's a slow day. It's a bad thing about it out here. Sometimes it can get loud, but it's still a lot more relaxing than a break room. But we got one person creeping, two people creeping. Ready to get out of here, man. Been live streaming now for like 8 minutes. Only got like 2 thumbs up. Nobody in the chat right yet. And it's nice. Nice out, man. It's just, I'll take a day like this any day. Just perfect. What's going on, Diva? We got 2 people in the chat, 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna take my kiddo to see you from Blaine County. No, I'm not from Blaine County. I'm gonna take my kiddo to see Beetlejuice tomorrow night. Look forward to that, man. Been hoping they make a Beetlejuice 2 for a long time. So looks pretty good, looks interesting. So gonna take my kiddo to it. Hope they enjoy it. Love going to the movies and all that good stuff. So. Nah, just sitting on lunch break. Usually I come out on lunch break, take me a little nap or something, but figure I'd live stream for a couple minutes before I have to go back in and finish the rest of my shift. Being dad is hard, but it's fun in the long run. Oh man, it's awesome. Nothing like it, nothing better than being a dad, you know. A lot of stress. It's not easy being a parent and everything, but it's so much fun. A lot of really rewarding. Make a lot of memories and all that good stuff. Back in the spring, we went to Disney for the first time. And we had a summer vacation, and now it looks like we're probably going to go Disney again in about a month. So, gonna have a good time. I'm in Tennessee. Got 3 people in the chat. Just out of the year, we'll go to Carver. Met a lot of people from Tennessee. Hopefully, they're good ones. I hate not having music playing on live streams, man. You get copyrighted quick. Have music playing. I wish they would lighten up on all the copyright fees. What's your hobbies, man? I draw a lot. Go fishing. Let's see, man. Relaxing lately, man. I've just been wore out so much after work that go home and just want to relax. But hobbies, definitely, I guess you can say drawing. And I guess say YouTube is a big hobby. It gives you something to do and something to chase. Not really compete. You kind of compete against your own self on YouTube and all that good stuff. But and used to be video games, which I don't have that passion for video games like I used to. Got 3 people in the chat, 2 thumbs up. Only got 1 person chatting. I appreciate D for being in here, being active in the chat. Makes the live stream a whole lot better when people's talking and everything. Makes my job a whole lot easier. We've got an artist, fisherman, and relaxer. Yeah. I started putting a lot of my artwork on another YouTube channel to try starting up a channel just for my art, but it ain't doing that good. So I just kind of gave up on that channel. I guess I'll just start putting all that stuff back on here. I got too much different things on this channel, but I don't care. Just post. Got a good little following. We got some really close people in the little community. Man, Pride Moore was in here earlier. Like I say, we got a bunch of people that comes in, comments regularly, but right at work time, so a lot of people's at work and not jumping in. I just don't have the time to be able to live stream like I used to in the evenings or at night when YouTube's really popular, getting a lot of people in and hanging out. I just don't get the time unless I'm going to sit back and relax and maybe video game with my kid and live stream it. And about the only time I can live stream in the evenings. Let's see, it's 10:32. Right at 15 minutes live streaming right now. Pretty boring live stream, I know. Some days we do good on here. Some days it's pretty active, a lot of fun, cutting up, joking around a lot, exciting. But today is just a dull one. Hey, what's going on? Just going on and came across this. What's the point of the stream? Just hanging out and killing time on my lunch break. And it's been a while since I live streamed on here, so trying to see if anybody that pops in here that used to come in my live streams all the time. Pride More popped in, so it was great. Um, Man, usually we got Fish on, Michael Owen, uh, a whole bunch of them. We're just like a little community hangout that we got like a good little community that always comments on our videos and stuff like that, and kind of like a little family type thing. So, but live streaming here at 10 o'clock Central, it makes it a little bit harder for people to jump in because everybody else is at work. Usually, when I'm live streaming, I'm on the water fishing or we're out doing something, so it's more entertaining. Chicago, oh man, I'm in Tennessee, so my Titans are going to be playing your Bears this weekend if you're a Bears fan. Never been to Chicago. Seems like it'd be pretty interesting and stuff like that. Big old city, it seems like. Bear down, yeah. See, any other time Titans ain't playing the Bears, I pull for the Bears. Bears got such a great history, and you'd think by now they would have made a lot more headway. But I mean, it seems like you guys may have a quarterback. Hopefully, if he stays healthy and everything. So we'll see how the new QB plays at a pro level. Look good in preseason, but we know how preseason is. They don't show everything, and defenses ain't going to show a quarterback everything. So it's going to be interesting to see his journey. Seen a lot of young quarterbacks come up from college and just fizzle out pretty quick. Titans, we had Vince Young, that was supposed to have been a stud in college. He fizzled out. Mariota, I think Mariota's still in the league, but injuries and everything got him pretty bad. Which we had so many offense coordinators over the years that didn't really give our quarterbacks much of a chance. But hopefully my Titans be a lot better this year. We added a lot more pieces to the team this year, so they look exciting on paper. Looks good. Here we go to the game. I used to go all the time, Ed. When they first came to town and everything, we would go to almost every game every year. But I work Sundays now, and it's hard to get Sundays off. But I haven't been to the game in probably about maybe about 5 or 6 years. Sadly, it's just, man, I love it. It's just, man, I clock in at work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I get off at 12. If they're cutting my hours, I get off at 12. Regular time, it's like 1 o'clock. Usually Sundays I work 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. So by the time I get home, I'm catching maybe the second half. But it's nothing like going to the game live. Like I love going to college football games. I'll go to my high school football games on Friday nights. So just man, football is just so much fun. And I can't wait till Titans get their new stadium. I think it's supposed to be built by 2027. So I'm going to have to get down to Titans game here in the next couple of years so I can see a game at in the old Titan Stadium before it's demolished. Good Titans. So I lost a Titan game at 1 yard. Man, I tell you what, that was heartbreaking. I was like 16 at the time. Man, I go from the 2 years before that was Broncos was winning back-to-back Super Bowls, and then that year, man, I watched Tennessee Oilers, but before they became Titans, they played at Vandy Stadium for that year. Uh, we went to like 2 or 3 games that season. A lot of fun, like 8-8 seasons. But then that '99 season, man, it was just unreal. The year they had throughout the whole year season playoffs with the Music City Miracle. Then I think we played like Indianapolis Colts in the second game, beat them big, and beat Jacksonville big in the championship game. Beat Jacksonville 3 times that year. Went on to the Super Bowl, got behind, and started making a charge. Just it's a low scoring game. But yeah, I mean, our luck ran out in that season. We used up all that luck on that Music City Miracle, and it just didn't pay off at the end. And things history after that. I mean, we had a couple more chances, a couple more AFC Championship games after that season, but then we started going through the quarterbacks, going through the head coaches, going through offense coordinators, defense coordinators, and just went downhill for a little bit. Start look like they get better, then they fall apart again. So we got Callahan as head coach this year. So hopefully it'll be a lot better year. I'm hoping. Came from Cincinnati. I mean, he looks good. He talks good, but we'll see how the team does this year. Hopefully, we don't have Henry anymore. So I'm interested to see how Henry does over in Baltimore. A little different change of pace, which, I hate that we lost Henry, but at the same time, I think our past coaching staff, anyway, they relied on Henry way too much. Yeah, he's a workhorse. Yeah, he's a stud. But when you expect to run every 3 downs, you kind of get burned a lot. And he was starting to get a little injuries and stuff like that. So I think it was a good change of pace to be a more passing type team, and our running backs are still good with Pollard and Tajay Sharp. So we got a good two-back system, I believe. And we brought in this year. So hopefully, I like Will Levis. Uh, the season that he had last year, rookie season, he showed a lot of promise and he had some rookie mistakes. So going into year two, we'll see what type of quarterback he can morph into. My boys are 16 and 13. We're in our 5th year straight going to one game per year each year. Either home game, Bears, or away game. This year we head to Minnesota in December. Man, you're going to get some snow in December, but it'd be pretty cool to see in a Minnesota game. That's what I wish I need to do is try to go to at least one game. We almost went to preseason. I know preseason don't mean anything, but the tickets were so cheap. I haven't got to take my kid to an NFL game. I got a 10-year-old, and I've taken them to some hockey games. Love hockey, man. But I haven't got to take them to an NFL game or a college game yet, so I need to change that this year. I need to try to get them to an NFL game. It's just a lot different than watching on TV, but man, tickets are just so expensive anymore, man. And especially if your team's doing good, those ticket prices are going even higher. We can be like 200 something dollars a piece just up top. And it's hard for me to pay about $400 to go to a game, and then you get parking, then you get eats, then everything. It's expensive. What's up, Fish On? There's Fish On. What's up, buddy? It's been a while. Hope you've been doing good. Sure, that expensive as ever. Yeah, and it kind of took out the whole family atmosphere. Atmosphere. Just just taking that out. And as a dad, man, you're paying yourself and your kids, and then your parking, and your eats and gas, and man, it just a 1 day event, man. You can be looking at $500-600, and eats at the game and drinks and stuff. It's expensive, so been a while moving and getting used to the new place. The service is bad with ATT. Man, that's rough. Nothing like bad service, man. I gotta keep Wi-Fi on my phone at the house, or our service is pretty bad. We got like dead spots in the house, and it's rough. But yeah, sports is kind of really get too expensive. Yeah, we get sellouts and everything, but it's just you about can only go to one game a year or one game every couple years. Just how expensive everything's got. And concerts, man, concert tickets are through the roof. Last year, I think we made about 4 concerts last year. And this year, I bought a boat. I bought a pontoon boat this year, so that's where my money's went this year. So I ain't been to one concert this year yet, and probably won't, just because I got a boat payment and all that stuff this year. So about $320, $330 a month for a boat payment. There's where that going. Trying to think of all the concerts we went last year. Ronnie Millsap, Thomas Rhett. We went and seen Kiss. Seen Rob Zombie with Alice Cooper. So we went to like 4 concerts last year. Took my dad to them, so it was a lot of fun. Didn't get to make a hockey game. See, that's what's rough here for me. Is that man, I gotta get up and clock into work at 4 a.m. So when your hockey sporting events don't start till about 7 o'clock at night, I'm getting home about midnight. That means only getting about 3 hours of sleep. So it makes it a little tough to be able to do like sporting events on a when I got to work the next day, which I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays. So if I could get a Thursday night game or a Friday night game, it makes it easier. And now since my kid's in school, I hate to keep him out too late, so he won't be dragging ass in the mornings. Josh R. That's if you go home. That's if you go home and go straight to bed. Yeah, and you know when you go into a concert or a sporting event, by the time you get home, you're wore out, but your adrenaline's still pumping. You're still kind of going. So you think if I get home right at 12, I may not be falling asleep till about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and only get about 2 hours of sleep, and that is rough. We got 6 people in the house. I got about 15 more minutes left of this live stream before I have to get back into work, just on my lunch break. Trying to talk to Fish On and whoever else comes in. I would probably just stay awake all night and go to work. Man, then you get in that little zombie state, so you're just kind of like stuck where you're awake. So, yeah, about that time, that's all you can do is just stay awake. Because you don't want to feel like all you do is work and sleep. And because, life is a whole lot more, there's a whole lot more to life than just work and money. But, man, so you got to have a little personal life. You got to get out and enjoy life and have fun. Because if you don't, why just work becomes your life? And I don't want work to become my life. So I still try to have a little life outside of work, get out and do stuff, fish, go to movies and all that stuff. So sometimes you got to sacrifice a little sleep to have a life. It's a balance for sure. And the older you get, your body don't bounce back like it used to. I've noticed that. I just turned 40 this year, so man, my body is craving that rest, craving that sleep, but my mind is craving doing stuff and not going home and taking a nap, not going home relaxing and not doing anything. I want to go home and be productive and all that good stuff, but man, I'm just after getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting home at about 3 o'clock. So from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m., I'm just going nonstop, working and stuff. So by the time I get home, my body's like, hey, you need a break. But my mind's like, man, just keep pushing, keep doing this stuff. Because I got a lot of art projects I'm wanting to work on and do. When I get home, I put on TV and try drawing or painting and everything. The next thing you know, I'm just exhausted and mentally exhausted. So it gets a little tough. Man, we got 3 thumbs up, 3 people in the house. Like I say, we talk about everything when I do a live stream. And the cooler weather it gets, man. Why I don't have to run an air conditioner the whole time. I may start doing my live streams a whole lot more often about 10 o'clock, 10:30, even if I just do like a 30-minute stream a day, and maybe my old people that will come in, that used to come in all the time, will come back and hang out. Booger sugar will get you going. Booger sugar? What is that? My body gives out after going for a walk down the hiking trail next to my place. It's crazy. I tell you, Fish on, it's like the older you get, your body's just like, it starts hating you. In your mind, you want to do all this stuff. But then you get home after working and stuff, your body is just like, think again, you know? What type of work do you do down there in Tennessee? I work retail. I've been in retail now for right at 14 years. So just dealing with all the customers and just coworkers and everything, it wears you out working in like a meat department at the retail store. So, and before I done that, I did 8 years installing carpet with my dad, and that was a lot of fun. That was in my 20s doing installing carpet. That was a lot of fun doing seeing different houses every day and how they decorate, and was in the best shape of my life when I was doing that. But and we're down to 2 people in the house. 4 thumbs up. Fish on. We used to have some really good streams in here, didn't we? Took the kids to the plants nursery 1 hour, came home and fell asleep on the toilet. Bro, I just turned 84 years old. My granddaughter showed me the YouTube. My husband died last month. This is a great pastime for me. I just sold his law firm. We're traveling a lot now. There you go, Oprah. Yeah, I mean, you got to keep active. And like I tell you, like YouTube is a great place to keep active and enjoying things. YouTube is a great hobby. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of travelers on here. Man, I'll tell you what, Oprah, if you like traveling videos, you need to check out the YouTube channel Trent the Traveler. I've been watching him for like the past week. He took an old van. So active in, there you go. Yeah, got to keep that active. Fish on, yeah, it don't take much, man. You get home, and being a parent too just wears you out by itself. But to get home and just not pass out anywhere. I keep telling myself to be okay with going home, taking like an hour nap. So if I get home at 3, go ahead and take me a nap till 4, get like a little recharge, and get right back at it. You know, once you get up 4, then get everything done, and just not sit there and lay there. To actually get in that little rhythm of getting you about an hour power nap and get up and get some things done. Well, it is 10:51. I'm going to have to get off here, get back inside and work for the next hour. Then I'm going to hit the gym. Trying to get back in shape and go pick up my kiddo from school and get home and probably pass out of sleep, Fish on. But I hope everybody has a great day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that came in and hung out. In the words of the coach, please. Peace.